Well, hello everyone. Welcome to our PointPay YouTube channel. This is the first episode of the September AMA session. And here is with you is Vladimir Kardapoltsev, the CEO of PointPay, truly yours. And I'm here quite excited to give you the updates of what we've managed to achieve over the month of September. And as always with me is Diana. Hello, Diana.
Hello, everyone.
Okay, brilliant. So Diana was, yes, again, kind enough to collect all of your questions together, and she will ask some of them at the end of this session. If your question wasn't mentioned, please resubmit it again, and we'll make sure to include it in the following AMA session. Or alternatively, you can always DM me in Telegram, and I will do my best, or one of the members of our team will do our best to answer your pressing questions. So let's recap what we're going to say in today's video. So we'll talk about the upcoming conference where PointPay will be represented, and we'll go over the first results of our latest releases, so the NFT platform and the user levels update, and also we'll talk about a bit about the staking on our platform. So I think all of this sounds quite interesting, so please don't forget to like and subscribe and leave us a comment. Any comment will do. Just go PointPay or just write hi. Apparently, as I'm being told, the YouTube algorithms really like when you leave comments, and whilst you're watching the video, any comment will do. When you press a like button when you're watching the video as well, and also when you press the little bell button, which will notify you about the upcoming releases on our platform and the upcoming videos as well. So yes, let's move on to our first topic. So this is the upcoming conference where PointPay will take part. This will happen in a couple of weeks, I believe. It's called TOKEN2049. It will be in Singapore, and I think it will happen, as I'm being told, on October the 1st and the 2nd. So we try to, it's one of the, I think it is the biggest conference in Asia. And we've been there for the last, I think, at least 5 years. For the last 3 years, I know for sure because I've been there, but I think we've been represented or we have attended in the last 5 years at least. So pretty much the amount of time I've been in this company. So yes, this year will be no exception. It's a huge opportunity for us. It's a great exposure to the Asian market. There will be representatives from all of the Asian exchanges. There will be representatives from China, Singapore, Japan, and pretty much all of the kind of this Asian region. This event is a major event that is happening regularly. As I said before, it is not our first event at all. Token 2049, I've attended the last time. It was in Dubai last year. This year I wasn't able to come due to some business commitments, but I did attend the consensus in Singapore. Not in Singapore, in Toronto. And next year I will be attending the Bitcoin conference in Las Vegas, and I will be attending the the consensus in, so this year it's going to be in, was it in Houston? It's in Miami. So yes, that's what I'm going to be attending. It's kind of one of the biggest conferences in America. So this is the conference will be dedicated to Asia, and PointPay will be represented by a few of the members of our team, but most importantly, head of our CBDO, head of our BD, Business Development and Sales, Igor Glavatsky. He attends every single conference on our behalf. I think today I've spoken to him, and he's attending a conference in Moscow. I believe it's called something Crypto Summit or something along those lines. So yes, if you have been waiting to meet someone from PointPay and to share your ideas about where the company should be going, or to simply have a chat, shake our hand, maybe to get some free merch. So this is your opportunity to meet us, and to make sure that the meeting is happening. Please DM Igor. So his Telegram handle is GlavIB. So it's GLAV So you can Telegram him and set up a meeting with him. He will send you his Calendly link, and you can set up a 15-minute meeting with him if you are eager to meet him. And I think he will be giving away some free merch at the conference. So we expect the conference to be incredibly productive, since we already have a number of meetings scheduled with partners. I think the conference itself sent us a list of over 500 paid participants, which is quite a lot. I think we will be attending quite a lot of after parties, and Igor will be there for the whole week because there are going to be quite a lot of side events going on as well. So yes, if you're not going to meet him at the conference itself, I think you will be able to meet him at one of the side events that is organized by one of the few major exchanges. So yes, that's about the conferences. What else I said? Yes, the user levels. So let's move on to the results of the latest releases. So last month we finally launched our two big updates. One of them was the NFT platform, and the other one was the user level. So let's start with the latter. So the user level. So we've updated and refreshed the system, making it much more relevant today. So simply put, we streamlined the existing user levels and rewards. We raised certain requirements, and we boosted the rewards for the higher levels. So previously it was quite easy to reach the top level, and then there was nowhere to go by simply holding the PXP tokens. So now we also take into account the trading volumes that you generate on the platform. So I won't go into exact numbers here, but you can check them out in the profile under the user levels tab, and read our detailed blog that was published by one of our amazing content writer, Nikita, and yes, so you can read it out there. So he compares the old user levels with the new ones, and you can find it out in the new platform. But yes, the main difference is that before we mostly relied on the number of tokens, PXP tokens that you held, and now you actually have to generate quite a lot of trading volumes in order to get the same rewards. We will keep some of those levels for the existing kind of top 3 tier members for the next 2 or 3 months, I think. You can find out the exact kind of date in the blog. But yes, so that's the main update that we did on our platform. And along with the bigger rewards and increased PXP holding requirements, we also introduced a new partner, as I said before, the trading volume. So to get and maintain your level, you now need to trade on the PointPay exchange. In reality, most of you were already trading anyways, but yes, so pretty much for the rewards to apply, you constantly have to maintain your monthly trading volume quite high in order to get rewards. And yes, so not just simply holding the tokens, you actually have to trade on the platform. And I'd like to remind you that for a limited time, all existing user levels will remain the same, but at a certain point, I think in a couple of months, I think it will come to an end. So we have now a transition period where both user levels are active, but yes, so I think within a month or so, yes, so I think within a month or so, we will stop the old user levels and the new user levels will kick in. And also for VIP members, the old user levels will be in place until certain time in December. So yes, I think for most users it will be the 9th of October, and for the VIP members, I think it's the top 3 tiers. It will continue for 3 months, and it will stay until the 9th of December. So that's yes, pretty much all I had to say with regards to the user level. So let's move on to the NFT platform that we have released. Sorry, let me have a sip of water. So the NFT platform, it's a full-featured marketplace, a workshop, and everything else that you might need in order to create your NFT tokens. We've put a lot of effort into this platform, so seeing it live is both rewarding and inspiring. Truth be told, it's been in the making for a very long time. It's been shelved at a certain point, but then we decided to kind of slightly rework and release the MVP that was already done about a year ago, and we've pretty much included the PXP blockchain into it. So the platform was created more than a year ago, but then we decided not to release it. But then we decided, since the work was already done, we will tweak it a bit and we will add the AI feature. So in that AI feature, you're able to create NFT by a generated prompt. That's one thing, and you will be able to create NFTs on PXP blockchain. So this is one of the use cases for PXP blockchain. So kind of by releasing both of those things, we're creating more use cases for the PXP blockchain. That's number one. And second of all, we are kind of tapping into this AI craze that is going on right now. So yeah, so you can find out more detailed information, as I said before, in our PointPay blog, where we kind of go through it feature by feature, how to create an NFT token, how to generate an NFT token through PointPay platform, etc., etc., etc. And we've also connected the OpenSea to the NFT platform as well, so you are able to buy all of the OpenSea NFTs on PointPay exchange for exactly the same price, but we will be getting a small commission. So that's kind of what's in it for us. So what else was supposed to mention? Yeah, so it's especially important that, you know, this platform is a complete solution, so it fully covers all of the NFT needs from creation to final sale. We have auctions, we have mystery boxes, we have AI generated NFTs, as I said before, on PointPay blockchain. So it's all there. So it's kind of like a foundation that we've built, and we hope that we will be able to improve it even further. Let's see how it pans out, whether we will be able to allocate more resources into it. But yes, the main thinking behind was to create more use cases for the PointPay blockchain. So yes, I have to admit also that we had some minor technical difficulties when we first released it at the launch, because we were so eager to show it to you, I suppose. But yes, pretty much all of the mistakes that we've made were fixed quite quickly within a week. So yes, it's a fully fledged platform. We will be kind of improving the UX and the UI of the platform as well. But the main thinking behind it is so that we have kind of more use cases for the PXP blockchain, because by growing the use cases for the PXP blockchain, we increase the use cases for the PXP itself, which is the foundation of the PointPay platform. And that was kind of the thinking behind it. And we will also be releasing a number of products where PXP will also be featured as a network. So that's kind of thinking behind it, and that's why we released it. I do know that, I've received some very unkind comments from you saying that, it's 2025 and you shouldn't really be releasing NFT platforms, but that was the thinking behind it. And who knows, the NFT craze might come back. We don't know what's going on in the market, so we'll see. But yes, my main thinking behind it was to create more use cases for the PXP and to create more use cases for the PointPay blockchain. And we also, as I said before, we have a number of products in the making that will heavily feature the PointPay blockchain. So that's where we are. What else I was supposed to mention? Yes, the staking. So let's move on to staking. So we have quite a few things to discuss here. So we've updated our PXP staking offers. So at the moment, the rates are slightly lower than before. If you check the staking page right now, you'll see that you can stake your PXPs for 12 months and earn up to 5% APR. Depending on the amount. Obviously, more you stake, more APR you get. So why did this happen? It's a natural process. So the number of PXP holders is constantly growing and the amount staked increases every single day. So in order to keep the system balanced, we slightly lowered the rates. If I start explaining all of the economic details, it would probably take too long. So let's put it this way, it's similar how the banks regulate and update their interest rates depending on the market conditions. So no need to worry about your existing stakes. They will remain as they are until their maturity date, and you'll get your rewards, according to its original terms, because this is kind of the virtual contract that you've signed with us. But the new staking rates will apply to the new staking offers. But yes, so I think even at the 5% mark, our staking rewards are still higher than the most other assets. For example, USDR staking is only 3%, and that's still a great option because you're earning rewards on a stablecoin pretty much. So make sure to check out the staking page and see what works for you best. And after all, enjoy your staking rewards. So speaking of rewards, so staking becomes so popular that the savings account has pretty much lost its relevance. So we've noticed that since we released it, it was incredibly popular. But in a recent year, almost nobody, only about 1,000 people are using it. So, but it still takes quite a lot of resources for us to maintain it. So we've decided that soon we will be removing the staking account from our platform, and we will leave only the regular and the stakings accounts on our platform. So since staking, yes, as I said before, since saving was never popular, when it will eventually disappear from the interface, and your savings account will merge with your regular account if you are still using it. So this should happen very, very soon. And yes, pretty much all of you, nothing to worry about. Your funds won't be lost. They will simply merge with your regular account automatically, and you will no longer receive the rewards. So you can keep it there. You can, stop. Pretty much you don't have to do anything. But if you want to move your money preemptively to, say, a stakings account, now I think, it would be a wise thing to do. So what else? With that, I think this is almost the end of our updates. I think it's time to move on to our questions. And don't forget, just in 1 week, next week, I will be back with another version, another kind of episode of this AMA session. This is what we do every single week. I think we've been doing it for almost a year now, maybe less. But anyways, this kind of format is incredibly popular, so we will be continuing with doing so. So yes, don't miss it out. Next week, press the bell button to be notified when the release will happen next Thursday. So let's move on to the questions. Diana is still with me. Diana, are you still with me?
Yes,
Okay,
we
cool.
can move to the
Brilliant.
question. We can move to the first question. We have received it from our users. Mm-hmm. Will P2P services on PointPay compete with the exchange and reduce user interest?
Okay, so will PXP services on PointPay compete with the exchange and reduce user interest? I don't think competition is the right word here. Both the exchange and the P2P are our services, so they're designed to give you more options. Admittedly, PXP is incredibly popular. P2P is incredibly popular in the developing nations like Eastern Europe, India, Pakistan, and South America. So we're kind of more tapping into those options because buying crypto through fiat is a bit complicated there because it's kind of not regulated and banks don't really like transactions going through the exchanges. So people prefer to trade P2P, if that makes sense. So yes, if some users prefer P2P over the exchange, that's completely fine. You know, everybody has different goals and preferences, but meanwhile, you know, our overall user base is growing. So even if few traders switch to P2P, users will join the exchange itself. And pretty much we are launching the P2P platform to attract new users to our exchange, because people don't solely use P2P, you know, they're using the exchange, they're using other services on our platform, they're using it to hold things in our wallet, you know, to stake coins as well. So we're pretty much, because we are a growing ecosystem and we want to facilitate as many options as possible, and P2P is admittedly one of them. So even if you deposit something on our platform or if you withdraw something from our platform, we still get a small commission from that. So yeah, we're still going to be making money, and pretty much it's not about competition, it's about offering the largest amount of services possible to our users, and we will still make money as a business anyways, even if it's not going to be from withdrawal fees or any of the other fees. You know, still people coming to our platform and they will still deposit, so we will win the other way, because most people don't just use one service, they use multiple services on our platform. So the same thing happened, you know, with our Convert, or I think it used to be called the Quick Exchange service. So it didn't harm the exchange. In fact, you know, many users actually preferred the quick swaps, you know, while active traders still stuck with the exchange. And I think P2P will work in exactly the same way. So, you know, more choice and more flexibility for everyone on PointPay without any negative, any negative effect. So yes, I think it will make our platform a lot more popular. And as I said before in this answer, we are aiming for the developing nations. We are aiming for the Eastern Europe. In Eastern Europe, if you go to, like, I think the website is called P2P Checker or something along those lines, and you can see the self-reported data there about the P2P services on the top platforms. And I think the top ones are Ruble, Hryvnia, the Ukrainian currency. The other ones is a Indian rupee. There is a Pakistani. I think I can't remember the Pakistani. Yeah, sorry about that. Yes, so the Pakistani currency and loads of pesos from South America. So we are just simply tapping into that market because we have quite a large user base in Eastern Europe. We don't have a large user base in India and Pakistan, but we do have a large user base in South America. So pretty much it's to appease the users from South America and Eastern Europe, and maybe we'll be able to tap into the kind of the Indian continent and Pakistan as well. We'll see. But yes, and also we are thinking of for the merchants, not for the kind of regular users, but for the merchants, there will be certain fees. So we will still be making some money, and those fees might be tied to the PXP holding. So we're still working on that system. But yes, for the regular users, as far as I can tell, there will be no fees. So it's going to be a pure P2P service. But for the merchants, so the businesses that operate through the API, there will be a small charge because they will be going through quite large volumes. So yeah, that's the answer to your question.
Okay, so the next question is, what's happening with PXP? The price dropped by 40% in just 1 month.
I don't think it was that dramatic. I think on one exchange did drop quite significantly because there is no trading there on MEXC. But I think it was quite stable at around. It did drop. No, I'm lying. It did drop. Yeah, but prices go up and down, and that's completely normal for any token. Even a 40% change is within the usual market cycle. Much longer tokens, with far more users experience similar swings. We did have one long-term user who sold quite a lot of the tokens, and I think that was what affected the price on one of the platforms, and it dragged everything together. But there is no need to panic. Keep using the PXP, keep staking it, keep paying fees, get bonuses, create and trade NFTs on our platform, and much more. Over time, I'm sure the price will recover and everyone will forget it even happened. We've experienced quite a lot of ups and downs. But yes, a couple of weeks ago, it was reported to me that one of the big PXP holders decided to sell the tokens, and he dropped the price. But I'm sure within a couple of weeks it will recover to its normal levels. But yeah, but there could also be several other reasons. Over the past month, we had few releases. Not all of them went smoothly. Some holders might have mistakenly thought that a PXP lost its value and decided to sell. But let's have a look at the facts. We had the NFT platform launch. Definitely a positive thing for the PXP, despite some minor technical issues at the beginning. We've increased the number of use cases for the PXP. We have increased the user levels. Some users saw even higher PXP requirements and left, without realizing their rewards actually grew. The name might have changed, but the rewards actually remain the same, and in some cases they actually increased. And obviously that's their choice. But for others, it's a great time to buy PXP, at this low level, and move up the levels with a huge discount. So, and obviously the staking updates, yes, the maximum rewards is lower, but overall staking rates, I think, remain quite competitive, considering the size of our staking pool and the amount of options and kind of use cases that we have for PXP on our platform. And it's amazing that we kept high rewards for so long, for a number of years, and at a certain point it obviously had to end. When we expand our ecosystem, we can't maintain, because we had to pay for those staking rewards out of pocket, so but I think it's a good time to buy PXPs. The price is very low, and you can not only offset the difference, but you can climb the user levels quite quickly. So I think it's a great opportunity for kind of big time traders to stock up on your PXPs while the price is low, and considering that on certain exchanges the trading volume is not that high, I think you would be able to increase the price with relatively small amounts, of investments, maybe not investments, but purchasing. I think a couple of thousand will do to increase the price. So, but once again, the swings in price is completely natural. The important thing is that PXP keeps on growing in its utility, and we constantly increase the number of use cases for our platform and for the PXP itself. And I think it's becoming more valuable as we increase the number of use cases. So, and you can obviously enjoy the benefits yourself by using the platform. Okay, so I think that is all for the questions and for the news for today. So thank you for watching this thing until the end. So don't forget to like and subscribe and press the bell button in order to be notified about the next AMA video next Thursday. And don't remember to subscribe to our channel and to leave us any comments saying, hi, Vlad, love your work, love what you do with PXP. And I'll see you next week for the part 2 of this AMA session. And I already have some exciting news and announcements prepared for you. So thank you all and enjoy your weekend. Thank you very much.